Hi everyone, it's Cara Whedbee with Simply Magical Vacations by Cara, your favorite magical vacation specialist, coming to you live for our Friday News live show. This is a special edition because I am 2 days from going to Disney World. 2 days. Let me show you my little nails that I got done today. Oh, it's Haunted Mansion nails. Haunted Mansion nails. Aren't they cute? And then little Mickey pumpkins. Oh, let me make him right side up. Mickey pumpkins. Mickey pumpkins. Hello. Hi, I'm Mickey Mouse as a pumpkin. They're just the cutest. So thank you so much, Elegant Nails by Ashley. You always do an amazing job. I appreciate my Haunted Mansion and Mickey pumpkin nails. They're all ready to go see Mickey in 2 days. So I got a load of spirit jerseys off of the Shop Disney app. Now, I have not shopped from them since the last time they messed up one of my orders. This one worked out pretty well, though. So let me show you what I got because I didn't want to have to drag it home with me. They kind of take up a lot of space, and it's not like I'm going to be wearing a spirit jersey in 100-degree weather. So I will show you. The first one, it was on sale. It was like $20, and then I got a discount with my Disney Visa membership. So it's Mickey, and it's Mickey in his little American flag shorts. And then on the back, it says American Original. I thought it was really cute. So I got that one. And then my next one is brand new, just showed up. This is a purple velvet spirit jersey. It's a villain spirit jersey. So it's got that on the sleeve. It's purple glitter writing. And it says, I make the rules. And then it has 3 villains, pictures on the back, the Evil Queen, Maleficent, and Ursula. And we'll be talking about the Evil Queen more this evening. And then finally, I got the Halloween glow-in-the-dark spirit jersey with Mickey on it, made out of spider webs, and then spider webs on the sleeve, and then the back says, boo! So those are my new spirit jerseys. They came. And I got free shipping and the discount for my Disney Visa card. So you can get a discount on the Shop Disney app. So that's where I got those from. Yay. Okay, let's get into the news. I love the spirit jerseys because they're kind of like oversized, and so I can wear them like with leggings when it gets cooler. So, all right, so we've been talking about this for a while now. Disney is doing away with non-necessary plastics as they see it in the parks. And so Disneyland last week had gotten rid of their lids and straws at all of their restaurants. And then Walt Disney World had gotten rid of their straws at sit-down restaurants, like table service restaurants. Now they've gotten rid of them in all of their quick service restaurants and the lids. And it is quite a mess, literally. People spill all the time. So I don't know what to tell you. Maybe they could have come up with alternative, before they did that, but they didn't. So beware, you have no lid and no straw if you're going anywhere in Walt Disney and you're getting a drink. So plan accordingly. Plastic straws are only available at the condiment stations and only by request. Walt Disney World union workers will start seeing their wages rise to $15 an hour by 2021 under a historic agreement reached Saturday by the company in its largest union. Under the proposed contract that would expire in 2022, the $10 minimum an hour pay will increase to $11 by December, $13 in September of 2019, and $14 in October of 2020, and finally $15 in October 2021. Union employees will vote on the new contract September 5th and 6th. Hello, Leslie. How are you? Also, their $1,000 bonuses that they were promised, the cast members at Walt Disney World, will come as part of this raise. So, yay, they're finally getting their $1,000. This looks great, and it's only at Disneyland, which stinks. There's a Reese's and Butterfinger donut that's making its delicious limited time return to the Disneyland park. Look at that. That's unfair. I don't know why they don't bring those to Walt Disney World, but they have them at Disneyland. All right, located in the marina area of Disney's Contemporary Resort, Sammy Duvall's has kept the original vision of water recreation on Bay Lake alive at Walt Disney World, but this is coming to an end, sadly. Sammy Duvall's water sports will close forever on August 31st of 2018, bringing an end to the offerings of parasailing, tubing, wakeboarding, and water skiing at the Vacation Kingdom of the World. Okay, no more Sammy Duvall's starting August 31st, which is today. They said that if you had a reservation and you already prepaid your reservation before now for like a date in the future after they're closed, which they're closing today. So if you had something already reserved, they're giving you refunds. They're going to refund your card. So contact them, let them know. I don't know why, but it's closing for good. They at first said it was a refurbishment and they didn't know when it was going to be done, but now it's just for good. Oh, what are you having for dinner? maybe something like this. Did you know that the Impossible Burger is now available at House of Blues in Disney Springs? Because it is. The Impossible Burger is vegan. And it's famous because not only does it have good spicing, but it also it bleeds. So it looks like beef, even though it's not. It's plant-based. So anyway, they have that now at House of Blues Orlando. Oh, McDonald's, exciting. Did she get a toy? Did you get like a Happy Meal? Starting early next month, there's going to be a wine and painting class at the Animal Kingdom Lodge in the Jumbo House, which is the main big part of the lodge. For $50, guests can participate in the Wild About painting class, enjoying wine and alcoholic beverages while overlooking the savannah at Animal Kingdom Lodge. The class is 2 hours long and takes place on Sundays and Wednesdays starting at 11. Booking for the event will open this Saturday, and each class is set in an intimate environment and limited to 20 guests. It is currently on the books through summer of 2019. So if it's popular, then they'll keep it. If it's not, then they'll do away with it in summer of 2019. But if you want to do that, it's at Animal Kingdom Lodge. Also coming to Animal Kingdom Lodge is a photography class. For $35, guests can partake in an hour-and-a-half long class teaching photography at the hotel. This class is set to begin in early September as well. Interesting. I always felt like Animal Kingdom Lodge is one of those resorts where you can go and you can like stay the whole time there and never go to a park. There's so much to do there. And now you can paint and take pictures. So even more to do. Now, if you're a Disneyland Paris fan or live near there or are going to visit soon, the full list of characters meet and greets at the 25th grand finale for their APs are Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, Goofy, Max, Chip, Dale, Clarice, Oswald and Hortensia, Kuzco and Uzima, Elsa, Olaf, Anna, Kristoff, Mary Poppins and Bert, Marie, Toulouse, and Berlioz. I guess that's the name of one of the cats in Aristocats. So anyway, that is the characters that are going to be there. And if you're an annual pass holder at Disneyland Paris, that's the characters you'll get to meet. Disney's direct-to-consumer streaming service will be named Disney Play, according to a new report by Variety. But then, like after this article came out, I saw somebody else say that's not the name. Like that's one of the ones they're considering. So I'm not real sure what to tell you on that. But they're considering Disney Play as the name. Also, the last Disney movies that will appear on Netflix will be is going to be the Marvel movie, the Infinity War. This month on Netflix is going to be Black Panther and A Wrinkle in Time that is coming out. Disney Play will debut sometime in 2019. And according to Bob Iger on the last earnings call, it is their most important thing happening in 2019, which I find ironic because Star Wars Land is opening on both coasts in 2019. And I feel like that's probably more important, but whatever. Mickey's 90th birthday party takes place on Thursday, December 9th, is what they're saying. Oh no, Thursday, December 6th. This is also at Disneyland Paris. It's an AP party. So that is when they're doing Mickey's 90th at Disneyland Paris. Thomas Kincaid Studios has added its take on Mickey's 90th birthday with their portrait. It involves Steamboat Willie, and if you want to get an 8x10 gallery wrap canvas, it's only $39.95. If you want to get a limited edition print, it's $28.50, meaning $2,850. And let me show you what it looks like. It's Mickey and Minnie. It's Steamboat Willie, their first movie that they both appeared in, which I don't know why we don't celebrate Minnie's birthday. I think that's why they're calling it the biggest mouse party ever next year in 2019 to celebrate everywhere, because she came out in that cartoon as well. Like, it wasn't just Mickey that made his appearance there. It was also Minnie. Just so you know. Jim Shore is also adding to the Mickey's 90th anniversary gear, and he came out with an anniversary. It's called, look, getting ready. It's black and white and in color. Say hello, Mickey. Jim Shore, 90th anniversary Mickey Mouse figurine. Okay, effective September 11th, Disney Cruise Line is adjusting its final payment and cancellation policy. Final payment for all non-suite, non-concierge staterooms on cruises 1 to 5 nights will be due at 90 days prior to arrival, and cancellation fees will begin at 89 days versus 74 days. Final payment for all non-suite staterooms on cruises 6 nights or more will be due at 120 days prior to arrival, and cancellation fees will begin at 119 days out versus 89 days out. Finally, specific final payment and cancellation policies have been eliminated for holiday sailings and sailings with the embark and debark is a non-U.S. port. For reservations made prior to September 11th, the final payment and cancellation fees assessed will be based on when you book the cruise. That's interesting. It used to be that if you were on a holiday sailing or one of those that was disembarking or embarking out of the country, that you used to have to do your final payment like way early, really early. So now they've changed everything to either 90 days out or 120 days out, it looks like. 150 days out if you are a cruise of 6 nights or more in your concierge. Reason being that concierge and suites get to book all of their online check-in and pre-booking type stuff first before anybody else. It's part of what you get when you pay for concierge. All right. Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room at Disneyland is now going to be reopening October 3rd. So that's exciting. They're working on that new restaurant up there. Tickets for the AP December 6th Mickey's 90th birthday party in Disneyland Paris go on sale September 11th at 11 a.m. CET. And the good news, pumpkin spice Mickey beignets are now back at Port Orleans French Quarter for the fall season. Woo-hoo! We love our Mickey beignets, don't we, kids? Oh, Justice League, that's cool. Yes, Animal Kingdom Lodge has really great restaurants. I agree. Oh, Vera Bradley Club and celebrating Mickey Mouse's 90th birthday with a brand new pattern in an exclusive collection at the Disney Springs store, which I will be at when it's released. Meet Mickey's Paisley celebration and learn how you can make this whimsical pattern yours. Okay, y'all. It may look like just a regular Vera Bradley Mickey Mouse pattern. It also has Minnie, but can you see in the background there? I'm trying to get it to focus. There's a castle. It's right, let me find my finger right here. There's the castle in the background. So that's what makes this one a little bit different from the other Vera Bradley prints that normally have like Mickey or Minnie on them. This one has both and then the castle, which is awesome. So the Disney Play app, the Play Disney Parks app, it's the one that you can play the games when you're in line for certain rides at either Disneyland or Disney World. And there's also music on it that you can listen to that's Disney themed, like playlists. And you can do that when you're at home. I've done that. It's fun. So they announced this week that guests can enjoy a brand new playlist curated by Disney legend Richard Sherman. The Disney Parks Hits playlist features songs specifically selected by Richard based on his rich experiences writing music for revered Disney Park attractions. The playlist is now available in Apple Music and also in the Play Disney Parks app. How fun. Did you know, I didn't know this, that the app, that Play Disney Parks app, features more than 30 unique playlists that celebrate the history and heritage of Disney parks. From beloved classics featured in Main Street USA to Happily Ever After playlists, the newer favorites in the Frozen Ever After and the Pixar playlist, there is sure to be something for every Disney fan to enjoy. Apple Music subscribers will be able to add their favorite Disney playlist directly to their Apple Music library, allowing them to live and relive the musical magic of Disney parks at home. New users can sign up for a free 3-month trial from within the app and enjoy full-length versions of their favorite Disney songs. This is only the beginning for the Play Disney Parks app, with even more experiences and musical journeys set to debut in the coming months. I love listening to the music, though. Even though it's just like short little snippets of different songs, it's really good. Okay, so this is about the new restaurant that's coming to Disneyland in between the Enchanted Tiki Room and the Jungle Cruise ride. And actually, I believe it has a of the Jungle Cruise ride there. So earlier this year, Disney announced that guests will soon discover a new area of Adventureland at Disneyland Park, which is going to be called the Tropical Hideaway. Today, we have a bit more news to share with you. The new spot will serve as an exotic marketplace for discovering extraordinary eats from all corners of the world. A variety of unique food and beverage items will be available for adventurous palates of all types. With its proximity to the Jungle Cruise, you will never know what kind of appetizing goods will be available in the Traders Market. Interesting. They're going to have 3 unique bao buns, which will be a spiced vegetable bao, a kefir lime chicken bao, and a bulgogi beef bao. There's also going to have a ramen salad or a tropical-inspired snack. For sweet treats, you can try the sweet pineapple lumpia. Walt Disney World people, can you tell me where the lumpia is found in Walt Disney World? Believe it or not, it is still found at Pagu Pagu and Pandora in the Animal Kingdom. Despite some news to the contrary, it is still there. So you can get your pineapple lumpia there. And now you can get it at Disneyland at the new Tropical Hideaway. So last week I told you about how Disney, for their travel protection insurance, that can be added to any package. It's going to start charging for children for travel insurance. It used to just be that they charge for each adult in the room. And then I talked to you about last week what the prices are going to be per child in the room as well. And that's any child, infant, and up to 17. So that was supposed to have started now, like August 31st was when that was, actually August 29th was when that was changed. But now they've changed the date for that. So it's effective on September 12th. So if you're going to book, then let's before then if you're getting travel, because you'll have to pay for your kids after that point. So September 12th. Let's see. Sammy Duvall's, we already talked about that. Oh, here's the phone number. If you have any questions regarding your refund, you may contact 407-939-0754 if you had a Sammy Duvall's reservation booked and you were already charged for it. So this week in the saga between the Anaheim City Council and Disneyland, City Council voted to put a halt to any subsidies, tax breaks they were going to give to Disney, the ones they've agreed to in the past, and also the new one they were supposed to get for this new hotel that they were going to build. So they agreed to do that. Disney got what they wanted there. And I have a strong suspicion that if they decide to build that hotel sometime in the future, which they may or may not do, who knows? But if they decide to do that, then they're not going to be charged $18 an hour for their employees, because that's what's happening. Anybody who is taking in Anaheim this tax deduction or a tax break from the city council for their hotel or whatever establishment they have there are going to have to pay their employees in that establishment $18 an hour. Well, Disney has already gone through this whole union thing, an agreement with their employees out there, and now at Walt Disney World, that it's going to be $15 an hour within the next, actually Disneyland gets theirs in January, but Disney World employees in 2021. So interesting. I think that had something to do with it. I would be shocked if it did not. And they don't have to build that hotel. It's still on indefinite hold. So who knows? We'll see if they end up doing it or wait or do something else. They said they're discussing their options. We'll see. Sprouting in early 2019, students in grades K through 12 can uncover the science behind the seeds with the newest Disney Youth Education Series program that celebrates the science behind sustainable food production in Living with the Land, which is one of my favorite rides. Definitely a hidden gem. That's fun. If you live around there and you get to do that, that's pretty cool. All right, it's that time of the year again for pumpkin spice and everything nice. Try the pumpkin cupcake from Sprinkles. This sweet treat features fragrant ginger, clove, nutmeg, and cinnamon cupcake topped with a sweet cinnamon cream cheese frosting. It's going to be available through the end of September at Sprinkles. Pumpkin cupcake. And also, if you want your pumpkin spice latte to go with it, the Starbucks at Disney Springs got that for you as well. There's a DJ dance party tonight in Disney Springs, August 31st through Monday, September 3rd, so all the nights of Labor Day weekend, with Javianas at the Splash Pad near Once Upon a Toy from 6 to 10 p.m. Enjoy games and special prizes. That's probably the last one they'll do for the summer, would be my guess. Recently smuggled into Tortuga Tavern, this new rum cake features a surprisingly moist cake with a rum sauce. It's $3.99. Not a bad deal. New rum cake, Tortuga Tavern, which is a seasonal offering, a seasonal quick service place that's across from Pirates of the Caribbean in Adventureland. So I don't know how long it'll be there because I'm not sure how long that location's open. But rum cake, if you want it, $3.99. Not a bad deal as far as Disney pricing goes. Ralph Breaks the Internet director Rich Moore has confirmed that Sonic the Hedgehog will appear in the film once again. This comes out Thanksgiving this year, Ralph Breaks the Internet, which is Wreck-It Ralph 2. But they took that, so now it's just Ralph Breaks the Internet. Oh, here's another picture of that Vera Bradley stuff that's releasing September 6th in their store in Disney Springs. So cute. It's kind of like a blue and purpley kind of background. Also, Snow White, the Kath Kitson Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs collection is launching at 9 a.m. on September 20th. I know that a lot of my friends in the UK really like her stuff, and I've seen a lot of stuff that's really cute. So that is launching 9 a.m. September 20th. As roadway changes on Buena Vista Drive continue to support the upcoming third Disney Springs parking garage, traffic patterns are going to be adjusted beginning this week on Wednesday, September 5th. The left turn lane into Lime Garage from eastbound Buena Vista Drive will close permanently. Just so you know. The new third parking garage is rumored to be called the Lemon Garage, will offer direct access from eastbound Buena Vista Drive when it opens next year. All right, minivans. Minivan transportation within Walt Disney World property can be arranged through the Lyft app. The minivan airport shuttle, which was just announced this week, take it to and from your Walt Disney World resort to MCO. If you want to know why I keep saying MCO, watch my Magical Express video. But the minivan will now take you there. You cannot request this on the Lyft app. You must 407 WDW Play to make a reservation. Okay, so you can either take a minivan from MCO to your resort or from your resort to MCO instead of taking the Magical Express. The hours of operation for the minivan shuttle service to and from the airport is for flight arrivals that arrive between 7 a.m. and 10 p.m. and for flight departures that leave between 9 a.m. and 12 a.m. Each minivan holds up to 6 passengers and around 8 medium-sized suitcases. Up to 3 complimentary seats can also be provided, and ADA accessible vehicles are also available. Now, no one knew the pricing, but then they emailed us travel agents and told us in our article what the pricing is. So here's what it is. It's going to cost $150 each way, and that does not include gratuity. Okay, so if you're wanting to do the minivan to or from the airport, $150 each way, and that does not include gratuity. So there you go. I've heard that a lot of people that have done it from the resort to the airport have asked them, can I book you for my next flight in? come pick me up and take me to the resort. And at first that wasn't available. Now it is. So that is the cost if you're wanting to do that. And really the way to make that cost effective would be to share the ride with somebody. If it holds 6 people and then 8 pieces of luggage, make it you and like some family members and everybody chip in. Not as expensive. Now it's not free like Magical Express, but then you're not having to stop at all those other resorts and having to leave 3.5 hours early, to get to the airport and then just sitting there, when your vacation could have been a little bit longer, especially if you have TSA pre-check and you can get through security easy. So, I mean, not a bad idea if you wanted to ride kind of in style and maybe share the costs with somebody else. Okay, so the Gardens course at Disney's Fantasia Gardens Miniature Golf is closing September 4th through 28th for a refurbishment, just so you know. That's the one near the Swan and Dolphin resorts. All right. Guests can now use mobile ordering to purchase their favorite food and beverage options from Bayside Brews at Disney's California Adventure Park in Disneyland, as well as the Harbor Galley and Tiki Juice Bar at Disneyland Park. This includes using a mobile order to pick up the legendary Dole Whip. There will be even more choices next month when mobile ordering expands to Edelweiss Snacks, Stage Door Cafe, Refreshment Corner, and Royal Street Veranda at Disneyland Park. Also, you can order the classic lobster roll from Harbor Galley to pick up before watching Fantasmic. It's all right there together at Disneyland. Oh, this was announced in the Disney Parks blog this week, and it is one of the things that I put on our post for the show today. So listen up. No self-respecting remote outpost on the edge of the galaxy would call itself a smuggler's planet without a cantina, and Blackspire Outpost is no exception. Today, I am pleased to share more details for Oga's Cantina, which will be serving pilots, bounty hunters, smugglers, locals, and galactic travelers alike when it opens in 2019. Visitors come to this notorious local watering hole to unwind, conduct shady business, and maybe even encounter a friend or a foe. Run by an intriguing alien proprietor, Oga Gara, the cantina adheres to a strict code of conduct that tries to keep its unruly patrons in check. But with a history of being a smuggler's safe haven and a popular stopping point for those seeking to avoid the authorities, you can bet that the cantina has a story or two to tell. Oga's Cantina is the kind of establishment that attracts some of the most interesting and disreputable characters in the galaxy. And you never know when a stormtrooper or a familiar face will show up. Patrons of the cantina come from across the galaxy to sample the famous concoctions created with exotic ingredients using otherworldly methods, that's in quotes, served in unique vessels. With choices for kids and libations for adults, the cantina will make for a great stop. This caused a lot of controversy because libations means alcohol, and to this day, Disneyland Park has been a dry park. But with the addition of Star Wars Land and this cantina, it will no longer be dry. So that's what caused an uproar this week at Disneyland. Musical entertainment is provided courtesy of RX-24, who is the former Starspeeder 3000 pilot droid that you first met in Star Tours, who has been re-envisioned himself as the cantina's DJ. As quirky and talkative as ever, he's still trying to do his best on the job. Get ready to listen to some unique music, taste the best drinks in the galaxy, and surround yourself with a colorful cast of characters. You never know what will happen at the cantina. Oga's Cantina opens its doors at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge in 2019, both at Disneyland Resort and Walt Disney World Resort. So all you people asking for a great place to meet Star Wars characters or for a place to have a character interaction for boys, because the next one we're going to talk about, it's not really boy-friendly either. This is going to be it, the Cantina in Star Wars Land, opening at Disney World and Disneyland in 2019. Here's a picture of what it's supposed to look like. I guess this lady right here is Oga behind the counter. I don't know. But that's the concept art they gave us. Storybook Dining. This is the other piece of news I mentioned in the post. Storybook Dining at Artist Point debuts this winter at Disney's Wilderness Lodge. Now let's talk about that for a second. What does winter mean to Disney? So they say that next fall of 2019, late fall, is when they're going to open Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Disney World. They say summer for Disneyland. They say late fall for Disney World. What does late fall mean? Well, it could mean all the way up through the last day of fall, which is December 20th. So you just never know if Disney, it could be December before they open that thing next year. So what does it mean when it says this winter? Well, they're closing Artist Point, which is a signature 2 table service credit restaurant at Wilderness Lodge currently. I don't think that that will change. And I'll tell you why after I read this to you. I think it's still going to be a 2 table service credit character meal. And just like Beauty and the Beast became a 2 table service character meal at dinner. And so far, it's only going to be at dinner. So I'm not really sure what they're doing at breakfast and lunch yet. I think it's all going to be a trial kind of thing. All right, so Magic Mirror on the Wall. What is the fairest character dining of all? This winter, it will most certainly be the all-new character dining experience opening at Disney's Wilderness Lodge. Storybook dining at Artist Point will invite guests to venture into an enchanted forest-like setting inspired by Walt Disney's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, which I've eaten there. It really is like being in a forest. You can see there's windows floor to ceiling, and you can see into the forests of Wilderness Lodge up the windows. Storybook dining at Artist Point will invite guests to venture into an enchanted forest-like setting inspired by Walt Disney World's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. There you'll enjoy a delicious meal of fantastic fare with visits from Snow White, Dopey, and Grumpy. Delightful music and activities will help bring the classic fairy tale to life, and you'll even have an opportunity for an encounter with the Evil Queen. So, who's going to be there? Snow White, Dopey, Grumpy, Evil Queen. Are they going to all be walking around? Who knows? They may do it like they do the Ohana breakfast right now, where one of the characters meets before you go into the restaurant with you and you get your picture taken, and then the others come around, and they seem to rotate who that is. Sometimes it's Stitch, sometimes it's Pluto. This one could be the Queen. You have a meet and greet with her, like either entering or leaving the restaurant or something, and then Snow White and the dwarfs come around. I'm not really sure, but they have some options there. It just says you'll have an opportunity to encounter the Evil Queen. So not really sure what that means. Take it with a grain of salt. But she will be there. The immersive character dinner takes place amidst the rustic elegance and exceptional dining that Artist Point is known for. You'll enjoy a uniquely themed prix-fixe menu, including shared starters, a choice of individual plated entrees, and sweet spells to finish the meal. My counterparts from Food and Beverage team will have more to share soon. Keep checking the Disney Parks blog for additional details as they become available, including the menu offerings and opening date and when you can book reservations, as well as where you might be able to find select fan favorite Artist Point menu items in the future. Storybook dining at Artist Point with Snow White is slated to begin this winter. Okay, so people were asking on there how many table service credits is it going to be on the blog, and they weren't telling anybody. They're like, I don't know, check back for more details. But I know that regular dinner service is ceasing to exist at Artist Point on November 10th. So that will be the last day that you can have a regular dinner, signature dinner at Artist Point. And I don't know how long it'll take them to, from what I understand, they're not refurbishing anything. So they're not having to do an overhaul to make this into a character meal, other than doing the prix-fixe menu and, you know, I guess hiring the characters or having them moved over there or whatever from wherever they normally meet. I have no clue. So, and maybe that's why it's at night, because you could meet Snow White at Epcot in Germany during the day. So maybe that's why they're doing this at night at first, because whoever that Snow White is, maybe whoever's trained as Snow White can go over there for dinner. I have no idea. But it's just interesting because, first of all, they said prix-fixe menu, and that you'll get to have the same quality of food you already enjoy at Artist Point. Well, that says signature to me. And since they just introduced this concept of a signature character meal with the Beast at Beauty and the Beast, or the Be Our Guest restaurant in Magic Kingdom, that makes me think this will still be a signature restaurant. So it'll still most likely be 2 table service credits. So then you'll have 3 of those to choose from. Well, Cinderella's Castle is also 2 table service credits. So you'll have to decide, do you want to meet the princesses? Do you want to meet the Beast? Or do you want to meet Snow White and 2 dwarfs and the Evil Queen? Because they'll all be 2 table service credits. And therefore, if you're on the dining plan, you're not going to be able to do too many of those before you run out of credits. So I think they're trying to spread the wealth there, and maybe make all of those reservations not as hard to get as they have been. So this is just an announcement. We have heard this rumor for a while that it was going to be Snow White. We just didn't really know who else was going to be with her. But I couldn't say anything until Disney said it. I'm excited about it. I don't know what winter means. It doesn't say late winter, which would be like February 21st or something. It just says winter. And like I said, the normal reservations in November 10th. So who really knows? I mean, maybe it could be in December. Maybe people going at Christmas could have this reservation. So as soon as they give us more information or let us start booking it, I will let you know. But it sounds fun. I would love to meet Snow White and the dwarfs and the Queen without having to wait 2 to 3 hours in line at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Now, you're not going to get to meet all 7 dwarfs like you can there, but Snow White's not with them there, and the Evil Queen's not with them. So I don't know. It's just whatever's most important to you. But I love Snow White. She's one of my favorites. She's the original princess. So I think it'll be very popular, especially since they're only going to do it at dinner to start with. So that is your fair warning on those 2 new dining experiences that I mentioned in the post. Stay tuned for more details. All right, we only have a few weeks to go in the 2018 Major League Baseball season, but if you're already looking ahead to next year, there's good news. The Atlanta Braves 2019 spring training schedule has been released, and there are some marquee games that will take place at the ESPN Wide World of Sports complex at Walt Disney World Resort that you won't want to miss. Atlanta will play a total of 16 home games at Champion Stadium against top MLB contenders like the 2017 World Champion Houston Astros on March 4th and March 17th, the New York Yankees on March 18th, the New York Mets on February 26th and March 23rd, and the St. Louis Cardinals on March 12th. This will be Atlanta's 22nd and final season of spring training at Disney, and the Braves will play at Champion Stadium for the last time on March 23rd against the Mets. Next spring will be your last chance to come out and watch the Braves and experience the magic of spring training at Disney, which features character appearances and special moments, including kids running the bases and other in-game entertainment that have made the Braves spring training at Disney a grand slam. Tickets for this will go on sale November 19th and are available through the Atlanta Braves website, which is braves.com/springtraining. ESPN Wide World of Sports Office Box will also have them, and Ticketmaster will have them as well. Interesting. To audition announcements posted on the Disney Careers website, and this is on www.info.com, which is the Diz. Mickey's Sensational Parade will be returning to the Disneyland Resort in January. Auditions are being held in September, and details provided indicate that applicants should be available for performances weekdays and weekends starting the end of January of 2019. Mickey's Sensational Parade last appeared at Disneyland Park in November of 2017. Now, of course, Disney has not officially made announcements about this, but they are auditioning people for it, and they're telling them when they will perform it. So we shall see. Club 33 news. Walt Disney imagined an elegant, exclusive club that would serve as a place for conversation and in turn be a conversation piece in its own right. Club 33 would become the private, luxurious, yet relaxed setting that Walt had envisioned, and it opened its doors at Disneyland Resort on June 15th of 1967. Now, 50 years later, a new chapter in the club's history has begun at Walt Disney World Resort with the opening of 4 Club 33 lounges, one in each park, beginning in 2018 with the Spotlight Lounge at Disney's Hollywood Studios. So now we know the names of these lounges. Each of the planned lounges will have its own unique story and a connection to Walt Disney. For example, at Spotlight Lounge, Disney's Hollywood Studios, the elegant space recreates the stylish green room experience of a major film award ceremony and celebrates Walt's award-winning cinematic career. Club 33 members may now or in the near future also experience the Constellation Club at Epcot, Captain's Quarters at the Magic Kingdom Park, and Harambe House at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park. There's the names of all the Club 33 lounges. And if you have $33,000 as the initial fee and then another $15,000 a year, you too can be a Club 33 member. And if anybody does want to do that, you're welcome to bring me as a guest anytime. All right. Oh, another piece of news at Hollywood Studios. The Walt Disney World Resort is currently working on multiple projects to enhance the way guests shop at Disney's Hollywood Studios, with changes coming to many of the shops throughout the park. Kicking it off, refurbishment work will begin at Tatooine Traders on Sunday, September 5th. That's not a Sunday. September 5th is a Wednesday. So if that's correct, then it'll be September 5th. While Tatooine Traders will remain open for the duration of the refurbishment, Amazing Pictures will no longer be available within the shop after Saturday, September 4th. That's not right either. That would be a Tuesday. And the Droid Factory station will no longer be available after Wednesday, September 5th. Guests looking for these offerings will still be able to find Amazing Pictures in the Rock and Roller Coaster shop and Droid Factory in the Star Wars launch bay. The reimagining of Tatooine Traders is expected to be completed in mid-October, when their location will debut a streamlined guest experience and enhanced theming that will further immerse guests in the Star Wars story. So it doesn't sound like it's changing from Star Wars. People were kind of wondering about that because once like Galaxy's Edge is open and it has this whole Black Spire Outpost trading place, where merchandise is going to be, then they thought maybe Star Tours would go away and also the Tatooine Traders Place would go away. So we don't really know, but it sounds to me like it's still going to be Star Wars related after its refurbishment. So I don't know. I guess they can refurbish it again between now and then. Be still my heart. Dooney and Burke has released a new Haunted Mansion inspired collection just in time as the Halloween season kicks into full swing, and it debuted today. I'm going to be there in 2 days. I sure hope they restock by then because they have sold out in most places and also online. So please, Disney, restock. I need one. Now on sale in store only at Uptown Jewelers and Magic Kingdom and Ever After Jewelry Company and Accessories in Disney Springs. These bags will only be available while supplies last, and at Disneyland they're at a couple places as well. The collection sports a more playful art style that features tons of nods to the classic attraction. Y'all, this is so cute. I just got something you'll see that I'm releasing on Monday, a video I've pre-recorded and will release on Monday of a haul that I got, a pre-trip haul. Has this pattern on it on a hoodie I got, but look at this. Oh my goodness gracious. They have made the Haunted Mansion characters on the ride into cartoons. I'm trying to get it to focus, so sorry. And so it's all like cutesy. And then see that little sign? It says Tomb, Sweet Tomb. It is so cute. And these are the new Dooney and Burks with the new pattern on it. I totally want one. And it is one of the first Doonies in a very long time that I have wanted. So hopefully they're restocking it as we speak. And there will be one for me when I get there in 2 days. Please, Disney. It's the only one I've wanted in such a long time. Okay. VIP Pass Holder Nights is moving to Epcot on September 6th. And I will be there. For those pre-registered annual pass holders who were lucky enough to get in. Here's a look at the attraction lineup for the Extra Magic Hours like offering. In Future World, Mission Space, Test Track, Baymax meet and greet at the Epcot character spot. Oh, he gives good hugs. Joy and Sadness meet and greet at the Epcot character spot. The Seas with Nemo and Friends, Soaring Around the World. Living with the Land, yes. Journey into Imagination with Figment and Disney and Pixar Short Film Festival. Those are the attractions available in Future World during the party. In World Showcase, the Grand Fiesta Tour starring the Three Caballeros, Anna and Elsa meet and greet at the Royal Summer House, Frozen Ever After, and O Canada. Whatever. Why do we want to see O Canada? Food and beverage offerings in Future World will be available at the Fountain View and at Sunshine Seasons, but the full menu won't be available there. World Showcase will have the refreshment port available for snacks. And the Rose and Crown Pub in the United Kingdom. And here are the food and wine booths that will be available during the party as well. Craft drafts at the Festival Center. The Festival Center wine shop featuring Disney Family of Wines and the Almond Orchard. New Zealand, Australia, Hawaii, the islands of the Caribbean, Greece, Thailand, Mexico, France, Ireland, and Canada. Excellent, because I think Mexico will be one of the few places that has something I can eat. So those will all be available. Shopping establishments open during the AP experience on the September 6th at Epcot will be in Future World, the Festival Center, the Stockpot Shop, and the Chocolate Experience from the Bean to the Bar, Mission Space Cargo Bay, Test Track Simporium, Mouse Gear, Camera Center, Gateway Gifts, Wheelchair and Rentals, Baby Care Center, Green Thumb Emporium, Seabase Gift Shop, Image Works, and The Gift Shop. In the World Showcase, World Traveler at the International Gateway, Mexico, Norway, and United Kingdom will all be open for shopping. And they're going to have a Remy Magic Shot during the Food and Wine Festival, available now through November 12th from Disney PhotoPass photographers, which are stationed in the World Showcase, aside from those who are taking photos at character experience locations. Be sure to ask for this magic shot. It is Remy on your hand. There he is. And he has a spoon and his little chef's hat. And it's so cute. I'm definitely going to ask for that one. And the Kringla Bakery in Epcot is finally And after its long refurbishment, it started in like February of this year, or maybe even before that, and we still didn't know when it was going to reopen. It has. It opened today. So if you like the school bread, you can go into Kringle and get it. And that, my friends, is all the news I have for today. Now, like I said, I've pre-recorded a pre-trip haul video, which you will get to see on this page on Monday morning, on Labor Day. And then I will also be doing videos for my personal page and this page as I go through my trip, because those going to be a lot of fun extra things I've booked that you're going to want to see. So make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you like my page. Make sure you know when I go live. If you are not friends with me on Facebook, then become friends with me. But you'll be able to see all this stuff. I'll try to make a lot of that stuff public, though. So even if we're not friends, you can still see it. But anyway, so that is what's going to be happening on this page this week. I'm sorry ahead of time if it's too much, if you get over Disney-fied, but I want to make sure and document all this stuff for you because a lot of it's new. I'm going to the VIP playtime, AP playtime at Toy Story Land. I'm going to the VIP pass holder party at Epcot. I'm going to Candy Sushi demonstration. I'm going to Toy Story Land at night and during the day. Else am I doing? I'm doing the Mars Kingdom tour, which goes behind the scenes at the Haunted Mansion. I cannot wait. I'm doing the behind the scenes tour at Epcot. What else am I doing? And lots of concerts from the experience, which my husband is going to and taking 2 of his employees with him to do that. So I will get to go at night, and that's when all of the stars are going to be there, stuff like that. So you may see some videos from that as well. I also will be at the Eat to the Beat concert for Mercy Me, so you might see some of that. So there's a lot of fun stuff that I've never done before that I'm making sure to do on this trip, and a lot of stuff I've done before too. We're eating at Be Our Guest with the new prefix menu. I'm going to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. So there'll be a lot of fun stuff that you'll get to see this week. So make sure and stay tuned. And for today, we are done. Thank you for watching. And as always, if you have any comments or questions, you can put them in the comment section below and I will take care of it later. Talk to you later. Have a great weekend.